Louisiana Beer Reviews 30, Beck's Dark. Beck's Dark was introduced in 1977 in Bremen, Germany, and it's 5% alcohol. It's made by Beck's Brewing Company, and it's distributed in the United States through Anheuser-Busch InBev. So it's one of their products. This beer gets a C+ on Beer Advocate. I gave it a B+. It gets above average ratings on the Rate Beer, and it gets a very fine rating on the Beer and Meat. It has a very attractive bottle with the gold foil and the Beck's symbol with the key. This is brewed under the German purity law of 1516, which means it's made with only 4 ingredients: water, barley malt, hops, and yeast. And they use Bavarian hops according to their website. Well, let's give this lager a try. Even though I gave it a B+ on Beer Advocate, I want to be open-minded as I review this. As you can see, Beck's Dark has a very thick beige head and a dark copper or brown color. Under light, it's also brown. And it's a clear appearance. The carbonation is moderate to high. Let's give it the smell test. You pick up the European style lager aroma, which is that barley, that breadiness. Thankfully, this being in the clear bottle was not skunked. You know, it's recommended that beer, if it's put in a bottle, be put in a brown bottle, never a clear or green bottle, because those allow the light to shine through and skunk the beer. But apparently this wasn't in the light too long. So there's a pleasant aroma that's on the mild side. And you do pick up that that maltiness, a little bit of spiciness from the house, but it's very little. Now, let's see something here. If I could finish this off from the bottle. Don't think I'm gonna make it. Well, I did make it. So you can see the head, it doesn't stay around very long. Dissipates rather quickly. Now the most important thing, the taste test. This is very similar to the regular Beck's lager. You have the breadiness. You can really taste the hops. But you have a nice, the barley malt. But you have a nice hop background to it. None of it's really strong. It's not too bitter. It's not too rich. If you've never had a dark beer and you're reluctant to try it because you think it might be too strong for you, this would be a good beer to start out with, because it is on the mild side, and it's not going to be too much of a shock to your sensibilities if you're someone who typically drinks light beer, for instance. The mouthfeel is light to medium. It's watery. It has a semi-dry finish. It's not as dry as American lagers, however. It's refreshing to drink. The drinkability is very high. It goes down easy. Like I said, it's mild and an easy drinking beer. But I'm going to stick with the B+. It is a very good beer. It's enjoyable. Um, like I said, if you get this, you should probably buy the Becks. Also get a 6-pack of Becks and then a 6-pack of the Beck's Dark. And I would say try the Beck's first because you get that milder breadiness, that lighter roasted flavor, and then here you have it's very similar. It's just a darker roasted. They roast it longer in the kiln, the barley. So Laissez Le Bon Temps Roulé. This is a good beer. I highly recommend it. It's very enjoyable to drink. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans.